Okay, let's see if we can't get this guy. We're just going to kind of jump up here. You know, that's one thing I have not tried on the Ocho. When it's running, got him. Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at Nat G coming at you with a little beacon rush action here in War Robots. We're going to tear a few things up, and at the end of the video, we're going to have a little hangar chat. And we're going to talk about leaderboards. And we're kind of going to go through, you know, for you guys who are living under a rock, or, you know, it gives me a chance to gripe about them a little bit too. Have my monthly rant, so to speak. But we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But leaderboards, they're an interesting aspect of the game and something that you should look at, even as a free-to-play or pocket change spender. All right, let's go ahead and work on this right here. We got Shao Kahn, I believe that is. Let's go ahead and work on getting rid of this Ocho right here. There we go. I got two shells giving me a hand. Oh yeah, we'll be able to handle him with this. Maybe not. Those are some older bots, but they are very usable, the shells. Oh, we got the assist. That works. Oh, Fenny over there. I can see that. I can see the Fenny inside there. If you have a shell and you don't have anything else, they are usable, guys. Okay, there we go. I got rid of that. Bring them out on the battlefield. If anything, at least they're an annoyance to everyone else, especially when they can launch people and when they explode and just rip people to shreds. I gotta like that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and work for the next beacon right there. And we had a gift bringer Fenrir back down there, which, watch out in the next meta, guys. New pilot. Fenrir is going to be making a hardcore comeback as far as being a mainstay bot. It's already a pretty good beacon capper, but the Ocho has kind of eclipsed it as far as being a premier tank. Well, it's going to get that status back, guys. It is. The new pilot that's coming out, I can't remember the name of it, but she's going to instead of giving more hit points like the Wolf pilot does, it's going to give you non-dispensable defense points. Right now, damage mitigation can tear through a Fenrir's damage defense points. So you'd really, Adamant Guardian, Invulnerable Raider, all those great ones that gave you lots and lots of defense points were kind of worthless against certain bots and certain weapons and all Titans. That's going to change. Now those points are not going to be mitigated by Titans and by certain weapons and bot abilities. So it's going to become a true tank again, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to, couple Ochos. I'm going to keep my Dagon in because the Dagon is kind of a little monster. And then I'm going to probably put the Ophians away. And I'm going to put in a Fenrir. I'm going to put the new pilot on my existing MK2 level 12 Fenrir. No, it's MK3, I think. We'll put it on there. And of course, we have the brand new bot that's coming out as well. So I've really had to grind out a lot of resources this month. I have picked up almost 40,000. Oh, you big old Arthur. You weren't going to get this beacon. I've got about 40,000 Memoriam. So I can do multiple pilots, because I'm going to have to do a Titan pilot. I'm going to have to do a new pilot for the new bot. I'm going to have to do the new pilot for the Fenrir. That's 3 pilots in a month. That is hugely expensive, guys. And that's something they're really overloading on the content this next month. And that's not including the new weapons we've got coming out. That's going to be just crazy. But I think we're going to see a really interesting 9.6, guys. And yeah, this is definitely catering to the guys who've got some really deep pockets. But I think there's going to be some good stuff that the free-to-play and pocket changers can pick up on. And I think it's going to be a very interesting 9.6. So just waiting the time till it drops now, because by the time you see this, it's going to be right around the time that it's going to kick off. And I'll be looking forward to that. And I'll be definitely looking forward to doing my new toys episode, to show you guys what I get from the content creator program and what I have saved my resources for. Okay, let's see if we can't get this guy. We're just going to kind of jump up here. That's one thing I have not tried on the Ocho. When it's running, got him. Is running a jump module on it. Put it into super mode where it's charging, into Stampede, get a good head of speed, and then do a jump. I'm going to have to test that. I think that's going to be hilarious. Okay, I was expecting that to happen eventually these things get tore up. I mean, one heck of a run there with the Ochokochi. Let's go ahead and as you saw in that first Ocho, I have maces on there and then tamers. I like those MK3 maces on there. It's just great for brawling. Just really charges up the mothership. And I am running a mute mothership with the brand new turret on it as well. So it does do mass lockdown, it does EMP and blinding. And that has really, really been a saving grace. I like to use that mothership now to, like, if I'm going to do an ambush attack, I like to mute them so they are blind and EMP'd, and then I hit them hard. And usually I can take out most targets doing that. Let's go ahead and give this guy a little EMP love. We'll get rid of him. There we go. And you can see the mute actually got him. Did actually a little bit of damage. So that is I think it's definitely one of the best motherships out there for the ambush predator. And that's what I've been kind of advocating people be. Brawling is fantastic. Being an ambush predator is hilarious. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. Nice. Oh my gosh, we're just tearing these guys up. And we've captured a boatload of beacons. Let's go ahead and throw the mute out here. And you see I just blinded and EMP'd 3 bots right there. Absolutely insane. My mute mothership is only level 38. It's not full 60. So I don't get the full 10 seconds. I get about 6.5 seconds of time to go out there and wreak carnage while they're blind and EMP'd, which is just enough. Anything more than that, anything less than that, it's kind of iffy. But that amount gives me enough time to get in there and really wreak carnage. Ooh, we're going to watch a video. Alrighty, guys, here we go. 5 assists, 9 kills, 10 beacon caps. Wow, we just absolutely tore them to pieces. We covered a lot of territory, and we've still got some stuff to cover about leaderboards. So, fantastic match. Shout out to Pilot 42RX, who had a 11x6 match, and Shao Kahn on the other side, who had a 7x2. Fantastic match. All right, let's hop into the hangar and talk about leaderboards. Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. It was a lot of fun. I just really, really enjoy going out there and getting into a solid brawl like that. As I alluded to in the beginning of the video and here throughout the video, we're going to talk about leaderboards. So let's go ahead and pull up a current one here. Now, you're going to see this a few days after this is all closed and all that. So we're just going to talk about these things in general. Not the specific one that's ongoing at this very moment. Leaderboards, guys, they were a fantastic idea when they came out. I thought it was going to be a great way for free-to-play and pocket change guys to actually achieve something in the game. And you can to some extent. Let's go ahead and just open up this one here. This is, we need more data. This is the most pay-to-play, pay-to-win leaderboard structure that you can get out there. This is, I mean, we just look at the information here. From winning a battle, 15 points. For opening a purple data pad, 250 points. You're talking, seriously, opening a data pad is worth more than 15 matches that you won. And if you have a 50-50 win ratio, that's like 30 matches to equal opening 1 data pad. That is insane. For you guys who aren't familiar with, of course, the leaderboards, if you've lived under a rock, you can get things out of this of 2 ways. We've got right here, the achievable, that is the competitive prizes right there. The more points you add up, and in this case, mostly the more data pads you open, the higher on the scale you go, the more stuff you can get. You can get, looks like stake components or harpoon components, some harpoon components. Some keys, and of course the top one there is of course a upgrade token. In this pay to play, pay to win, free to play, you can forget ever getting that on top there. It's just not going to happen in this particular leaderboard. Now you do have achievable prizes, and what they've structured here, for the most part, this is a generalization. These ones right here are doable. Up to 1,250 points, and you can get a bunch of boosters. You can get some keys. That's okay for the free-to-play and pocket change. Right here, let's go ahead and open up the light pen again. Oh, it's spitting on me. This little bad boy right here. Everyone wants that. That, of course, is your gold data pad, and in there you have, the special prize. In this case, it's ultimate weapons or ultimate bot, and you have a random chance. It's a gotcha chest that you're opening, but you churn your way to it. And you can see it takes 10,000 points to get there. Free to play, you're never going to get there. Not in there's 3 days left, and this is what I'm sitting at with common gameplay. I haven't opened any data pads, and I play, an hour or two a day. And this is where I'm sitting at. So this is wrong. I don't agree with this. Now you've got Titanic Training. This is upgrading. We can look here. This is upgrading on these. And as you can see right here, this is winning a battle, 40 points. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. But most of it is upgrading your pilot. So the more you spend, the more that the more stuff you're upgrading, the more stuff you're buying, the more you're going to get out of this particular leaderboard. And you can see on here, top prize is upgrade token, and down here, the prize you can get to at 32,000 points is an ultimate T-Punisher. You're never going to get to it. Free to play, you have a chance at getting the first 3 right here. You have a chance at getting those. If you're grinding a lot and you have some upgrading that you just have to do this month. But to get to this one right here, it's going to be impossible. So let's go ahead and look at the last one I got here. And this is This is using a Dagon bot to get yourself up there. And you can see, of course, there's like 2 days left. This is going to be posted like probably 7 days from now. So this will be closed by the time you see it. But as you can see here, they did have a standard trickster. This one here, I like the structure and the points you can get to. The problem is, it's for a bot most of us don't have. Or I shouldn't say most of us. Most of the players don't have. I have 2. I leveled up one and I sold the other because I wasn't going to do 2 of them. But as you can see, I've been playing Dagon all over the place and just absolutely pound it in FFA with this. And I'm in second position. There's a guy up there who basically lives on this particular game mode and in his Dagon bot. And he's almost got twice as many points as I do. But we're talking, this is another one which looks good on the front side, but when you look at the bot that's being used, pay to play, pay to win. I'd like to see them using a standard bot, using a Seraph, using an Angler, using a Leo, using whatever. I'd like to see them do this with some other style of bots, some of the more easily accessible bots that a lot of you have in your hangars already. And I like this. This one here is probably the best one if you were just to replace the Dagon with something else. And if we look at the information here, this is all just damage dealt. It's not buying anything. This is purely a true leaderboard for activity. These are the types I like. But it's just, of course, the bot that needs to be changed out and put something more commonplace in. Or put it's an Evo Life bot, any Evo Life bot, or Icarus, or whatever the faction is. That would be much better. So let's go ahead and hop back out of here, back to the leaderboards. Leaderboards, guys, you can get some interesting stuff on it if you're free to play and pocket change, but don't expect anything big out of these. And that is a problem in the game. And I think that is something Pixonic needs to address. Alrighty, guys, if you like what you're seeing and hearing, make sure to give this a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Alrighty, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.